Ikanju ngobonya ronsen chuku ngansu tuenzip. Sabulan shabla sorvande dosun robolo na julai. Sonso dungar chandra jejinchen nyarson me bonsheva ajolas. Semchen tanda nyarda danche na tamba namjinun tsarda su. Good morning or good everywhere. Now we are studying Buddha's teaching. It is wonderful. Why? Because when we study, we understood something more about the life and the situation and different view, different approach. And approach means it's like something. And also different activities, you can to say conduct, and also different approach means different aim and different goal. And also we are now in the be to present moment. We are honestly to look at the externally appearances, inner our perception, or inner our own environmental about the body, verb, mind. And it is something else. Okay, whatever you want to say, you can to say. Existent or non-existent. Existent or doesn't matter. I have feeling of the happy and sorrow. Or if you say the non-existence, it doesn't matter. I have feeling of the sorrow and happy. Whatever you want to say, say. Doesn't matter. And like I'm here. Maybe you are there, surely, according to my stupidities, according to my lack of the understanding, and how you are there, how you doing, and how is your situation. Difficult to image, difficult to understand. But when we are studying these times more and more, particularly when we are studying the defects of the samsara, like kind of the 6 realms is like 6 families. And these 6 families, each individual families has different situation. And also we can to shortly to example, there's 6 people, maybe also not the same, not equal. Maybe fundamentally or the dynamically, or it is the basically verb or physically or physical or verb or mentally. It is similarity. In by the Buddha, he discovered basic. Everybody sentient beings is same. Everybody is relying on the own individual intrinsic nature. Intrinsic nature and your self-identity of the nature. And you come from that, you are budding there, you are dissolved into there. One is, and it's very reasonable, logical. And it is really, it's like more we analyze, difficult to go beyond that. However, we can to against it, argue and dispute, say Buddha. It's not truth. I'm come from rock, well, I'm come from tree. Are you sure? I'm come from father, mother. And presently, you are come from where? Food, drink. Each individual, single second, I'm making rebirth myself. I can't make rebirth, I'm stopped, died. But I'm continually. Then, where am I come from? Where it is like kind of occurring, my suffering and happiness, or your happy and sufferings. Where is occurring? On the body? No. On the verb? No. On your food? No. Only on the in mind. That's the truth. Absolutely truth. And in this perspective, we need to analyze. I'm here, you are there. I'm searching for happiness. Also you too. I'm like try to avoid suffering, any kind of the uncomfortable. You too. Everybody's too. It's same. And then what can we do? Someone is maybe, yes, most times happy, everything's going very well. Someone's not. Everything is like upside down. Problems. And in this kind of perspective, what can we do? Do you have methods? What would you like to do? Maybe he says, oh, I haven't got any faith, devotion, and nothing to the Buddha's teaching. Okay, no problem. But you believe yourself? I believe myself very much. I should. You should. If you don't believe yourself, or I don't believe myself, why I'm eating, why I'm doing something, when I suffer, why am I crying? When I'm happy, why am I smiling? Someone's giving me a cup of tea, say thank you. You also too. You also looking for the happiness. Where is the cause of the happiness? That's our common object, our task in order to find the cause of happiness. You do whatever you want. Whatever I want, I can do it. It's in our modern times, Buddha say like this, teachers say like this, Lama say that, Master say like this, or superior say this. That is not relevant. No, I don't want to follow anybody's. I want to do my own ways. Yes, fantastic. We need to go our own way, but we need to discover the cause of the happiness. If you find something relevant cause of the happiness, logical and reasonable cause of happiness found, can you tell me? I couldn't find. Only through the Buddha's teachings and says right is wrong. Oh yes, okay, thank you. Tell me what is right, what is wrong. And the teaching says 10 negatives wrong, abandoned. Why? Says very loudly to say why. Oh, if you do 10 negative action, is negative. Oh, really? Oh, yes. If you do 10 negative actions, others, very bad. You are bad family, you're making suffering to the others. And this result, consequence, surely you will have problems, like country law. And even that is like you believe or not believe, each countries have law. If you are against it, the law, do you receive punishment? Surely. And for example, when I'm driving, unpleasant things happen. And I want very much to fast. A little fast, police give me very nice, you are against the traffic rule, €150 punishment. No, I haven't got money. Okay, next time we send you 300. Oh no, I don't want to pay. Next time 600. Oh no, come to police station. You need to stay a few months. Why? Because you broke traffic rule. I cannot to say why. I cannot say I don't want to go there. I can't to say I can't want to pay like this. This sort of, there is also negative movement, positive movement. It's not religious, but in our life, it's negative. If I ask to the police, why if I'm fast, which problem? Yes, if you don't care your life, maybe you hurt to others, you kill to others. Therefore, we put the rules. Maybe it is a truth. If I'm a driver very well, slowly, take care, if not crash it, everybody is saved. Maybe I'm very fast, and to crash it, maybe few cars, myself is die, maybe I'm damaged to others. Or maybe I myself is not that, but maybe I crash one car, maybe drive inside whoever killed. What can I do? Exactly. It's like this kind of, maybe it is, you don't believe Buddha's teaching, but you believe like this sort of the rule in the humans. Even the science say there's no rules. Humans has become the put eater, like same as the wild animal, cat, like a tiger and lion. They eat each other. Absolutely true. And we are like kind of very, very bizarre sometimes, unbelievable things. Like, for example, Buddha's teachings selling the very much truth. And he's talking about relative truth, absolute truth. In the relative truth, like we are now studying, human existence, it's a truth. Impermanent, it's truth. Defects of the samsara, it's truth. The cause and effect is truth. Now we are studying cause and effect. It's a wonderful, really truth, absolute truth. And also when we study in the causalities chapter, they're talking about 10 negative actions, 10 positive actions. Everything is the like kind of the depends or the cause. A, you take care cause, A, you take care cause. For example, Buddha himself, first time I'm telling to you, result, you should to know about it. What I need to know about, result of the sorrow and happiness. Particularly, he says, like suffering. You recognize the sufferings, then you think about the cause of the suffering. And like this, now we are like more focused on according to the Four Noble Truths, it's the truth of the origination. Origination, or original, the primary cause, like the first cause of the result, cause, effect. And that way I think is 10 negative actions. He not exaggerated. is telling the truth. You're doing killing and stolen sexual misconduct, absolutely negative. You hurting to others. And you lying and harsh word and sowing discord and worthless chat, like a kind of the nonsense, making problem things. Like my mouth, all the time is like a kind of problem to others, criticize, nickname, and better to follow the shatapism, but mouth is incredible. There is specifically, generally you can talk weather, you can talk dharma, you can talk like nice things, never ugly things. Mouth is the worst dirty than the toilet. It says a mouth can destroy everything. It's truth. Particularly Buddha, his thanks, he fixed it there only in the four. But generally there's more 100%. The word is like four is worst speech. This we need to take care. If you take care, how much is the benefit? It's wonderful. And mentally, like how do you say, it's like a covetousness, not very good. And wishing harm on the others, very bad. And you're making your like I said, deteriorate. You're making your problems. Day and night you have bad thoughts to the others. Okay? Maybe your bad thoughts doesn't hurting to the others. Maybe a little bit if you have connection. But 100% you destroy yourself. And it says like, if you say, please don't think about bad thoughts. I can't do nothing. Okay, do now. It's as much as you create bad thoughts to others, do now. Then it's people. And we are says like, please don't do that. We are like kind of, how do you say? No, I can't do it. Okay, do it, then never. Like this. Also, it's the wrong view, taking care. Wrong view. Maybe it's like, which kind of wrong view? Wrong view is upside down. Like positive, you concerning negative. Negative, if you concerning positive. Absolutely like upside down. Everybody's going on the feet. Maybe you says, no, not good, upside down. You put head on the ground. If you try to move, maybe everybody is laughing to you. It's not correct. Exactly like this. Maybe we need to take care wrong view. Correctly. And truth is truth, not truth, not truth. If something is like exaggerated, like a kind of the mentally, like a kind of very strange, ridiculous things to create, oh, you should to believe, not necessary. There are some truth things we should to follow, we should to accept, and like this. And then is this 10 negative actions we already studied. And inside the 10 negative actions, most negative action is the killing. It is a truth. Awful, that is. And we can take example ourselves. How much we appreciate our life. Maybe we can look in the human societies. Maybe someone is a very ugly body. Maybe it's like a kind of the handicap, a lot of problems. But still try to take medicine, go to hospital, and to exercise, and it doesn't matter. And also to try to survive. And if you can look in the YouTubes, there is some human beings. It's when you see it is, wow, Guru Rinpoche, what can I do? I'm all the time say it's like, may I reborn to help those beings. And really it's quickly, urgently. Like they are human beings, same as we are, but there's a big error, handicaps. Of course, they want to be healthy, but someone looks like really like hell beings, hunger goes beings, but someone's like animal that you see, even that it's human forms. And like this, there is a, how to say, is the result. And the human beings also try to alive, to taking medicine, to doing something, and in order to survive. How much they love their life. Any kind of insect like this, to taking others' life is a really very, very negative actions. And then it's wrong views, really is awful things. We make everything is upside down ourselves in the like kind of the a little bit different to make the different others. Very, very strange. For example, wrong view means everybody's going this, maybe we need someone wrong view going to this way. And everybody go like this, they go like absolutely opposite, different. That means it's the wrong view. Maybe you say it's like, oh, I don't believe causalities, or like positive action, negative actions, there's no result. I don't believe karmas, okay? No past, no future, no present. Oh, present, yes, I'm here. No karma, I punch to you. No, you can't do that. Okay. Then it's like, why you need to upside down? Your head is not X. Yeah, sometimes, but I want to go continue like this. It's very dangerous like this. I mean, it's like, make the joke, it's like when we have the wrong views, absolutely against the causalities, and also it's like you did something negative things on the past, how you can confess, you don't believe any at all, maybe it's the wrong views. This sort of, there are many different type of the wrong views. Nihilistic wrong view, eternalism wrong view, and also there are many different wrong views. For example, when I'm drink coffee, I'm considering thinking it is tea. Someone say it is a coffee. No, this is a tea. Generally, I like very much argue, and like this, and this person says, it's okay, you can, what you say, that I give you coffee. I say, no, this is a tea. Coffee, tea. Oh, bang, bang. And then finally, other one's truth. I am like kind of this tea. It's not tea, because my wrong view. And this sort of sometimes like wrong ideas. Maybe my thing is also I'm right. Maybe I think this tea, and someone's maybe explain that coffee is tea. Then I say I receive information, this or that, it's a tea. I say, no, this is coffee. No, it's tea. And then I need to go for someone say, sorry, it's just I'm wrong. Then I need to say, oh yes, I received information, but I didn't check myself. I received, this sort of many, many, many wrong views. You cannot manage, you don't want to study, you just to follow up someone say, and someone says to you, you just swallow them. And then afterwards, stomach problems. And you don't know what you ate it, because you say someone's give to me, then I ate it. Okay, then is you cannot manage yourself, and there you do, is problems. Therefore, in the Buddhist perspective, a wrong view or not wrong view, everything's practice, analytical practice, to analyze. Right and wrong is very important. And right things we need to follow, we need to accept. Wrong things we need to accept in order to abandon, like this. And therefore, wrong views. Then is like these 10 negative actions. And they are like kind of the result. Each 10 negative actions has kind of the 4 different type of. And yesterday we said fully ripen, I think fully ripen, similarity the cause, conditions, proliferating. This kind of. And we already studied about the fully ripen. You know very well. If we are committed some negative actions through the desire or through the anger, through the hatred, then this fully maturation or fully ripen, it is maybe hell, hungry ghosts, and animals. That we know very well. And also it's like the effect of the 10 negative actions, similar to the cause. It itself has the true applications, action similarity to the cause, and how to say experience similarity to the cause. And then it's like yesterday we are talking about the negative action of the killings, and action similar to the cause is like maybe on the past we are killer, and then it's according to these actions carrying on here. Also, when we born, immediately like kind of tendencies maturated, like kind of want to kill these actions automatically. And also, it's like then is a experience. Experience. It's like the negative action of the killing things. Maybe it's like we kill in the past. We are killer. Maybe in this life, very short life. Maybe we die in like maybe someone die in the womb. Maybe born few days die, and like all the times, young times die in short life. And also like in the periods we kind of hurting, harming, beating, insult, torture to the other sentient beings. And then this experiencing similarity cause is like all the time sick, problems, and like this kind. And today we are studying is the taking what is not given, and also itself we say it's like I think is action to the similarity cause and experience similarity cause. To have stolen will make us not only poor, but also liable to suffer pillage, robbery, or other calamity which disperse among enemies and ravage whatever few positions we come by. And this, and maybe it's like coding the stolens. We are on this the similarity of the course, yes? Okay, I made some amendments. And stolen is make our very much poor. And as much as we stolen or the stealings, that much we become the poor. Like robberies, stolens, pillages, or not, labels, or robberies. And how much you do, maybe some is like unluckily, lucky, I don't know, I don't want lucky, but if you kind of get some others belonging, millions, trillions, but it's never ever you become the comfortable life. Give you almost a guarantee. All the times problems. In Tibet language, the like stolen means ge mas. Ke ma means is ke means is stalling. Ma means is like all the times life is lower, decrease. These actions to make the life is become the worse and worse. Finally, sometimes thieves or the laborers or robberies die by hunger or become the homeless or become the very, very poor. And according this, the action similarity cause, and when you are thief, as stolen things, and also you have such covetousness, you have such desire attachment, you all the time is thinking others belonging. And also it's like all the time is hungry. Mind is very much poor. Maybe you are rich, but you are like kind of how do you say, envious, not to thinking others' belongings. And all the time is covetousness, other things. Direct, indirect, secretly, and you try to get that. Then is your mind is making poor by your stinginess and like a kind of sense of the loss. And this one is like habitual tendencies. And you naturally born into Puritas, Ralamas, or doesn't matter, any kind of situations. You next life or the reborn, all the time's problem, food, clothes, and condition, everything. And but also labels, label to the suffering, pillage. And also it's like when you have a little bit something you collected things, they all the time is lost, someone's stolen. And like a kind of big kind of suffering. And I was in one place, there is one couple, a wonderful couple. They love, they have 2 kids. And they like put very much effort. They have one restaurant, vegetarian restaurant. They invited me, we say it's like this, but husband put very much heart. And then we chat, and the wife says like, my husband put a lot of effort, maybe he will become sick. And this is true, maybe. Everybody is slowly to try like this. Maybe it's okay, we can to survive, yeah. And then he's very difficult to stop to working. And he earned a little bit money. Then they are compromised. They bought one car, like a caravan, sumo, to deliver food, something. And they bought, and they are very happy in the family in the evening. And then put in the garage in the morning, gone. And wife is crying, and husband, what can I do? Ask to the police, and police check. Oh, your cars last night, someone stolen, already in China. Already gone. And then they came, and what can we do? We say it's like we compromise. Maybe do not become like a suffering. Maybe you are very much a poor guy. You all the time is like hungry. And therefore, maybe now you need to dedicate. We need to dedicate, maybe to be happy. Maybe you payment something. And maybe now it's maybe, okay, we are says like to don't worry. And he totally, okay, you say to me like this, but in my mind, how I can together? I'm doing, I'm thinking my car. I want to tell, if I see this stolen, I want to kill this stolen. They kill like a robber. Yes, and then they slowly, really, they changed. Maybe according that, I don't know. After 5, 7 years, I went back again. They become quite rich. And husband is very much relaxed. Children grow up. And they like change the restaurant. It's a very nice. And says, did you bought cars? Yes, I have now 2 cars. Okay, taking care. Oh, I don't care much. Oh, someone stolen. Maybe first one is I was very much strange, sad, angry, and we chat like this. Afterwards, maybe your truth is like whatever we do is a little getting better. Because before we put a lot of effort, but all the times obstacles. After we lost these cars, something changed. Yes, like that. Sometimes it's like this, a little bit to collect, someone took. Then we have angry, hatred, and we cry. Of course, no dedications. And also like this calamities, calamity or calamities, is like kind of negative circumstances. And disperse among lost something kind of and unpleasant situations. Like kind of your belonging, you all whole life, you collect things, become the belonging of the enemies. And also it's like robberies. You need to share. Few positions we come by, say, already took. Maybe it's like a whole, maybe your lives, you collect things, someone's robot, and after, like you need to look and make a joke. There is one dog, and he received some big piece of the meat, but there's one is like another animals came, fox, and he make kind of the like how do you say tricky things to jump in this and that, and the dog was very strangely holding, and suddenly dog said, fox jumped and they took it away, and then he looked, cannot to run after, and then it's fox said, oh, now your food is very delicious. Then dog watch and to how to say so to drink his own mouth's water. And can you give us? No? Frog eat it. Like this kind of stories. Collect, and suddenly robber and someone came, took, and then become poor. And then his robber is there, is like enjoyed our belonging things. Give me the note, and then we need to look, oh, what can I do? This sort of sometimes they happen. That is like maybe why it is this happened, because maybe we on the past we are stolen to others belonging, maybe very much. That is the kind of the repayment. And for these reasons, anyone who now lack money or property I would buy hamburgers. Would do better to create even a small spark of the merit. And in these days, some poor problems, things, maybe is their own life is try, it is like to put effort a lot for the things, like a kind of the money, food, clothes, shelter, everything. And day and night, difficult to sleep, thinking, try. But it's never become comfortable. And in this perspective, maybe to do some small sparkle of the merit, like a kind of the connect to the sixth transcendent, maybe a little bit to do some generosity, to keep the discipline, and also it's like a practice patience, be diligent, a little meditate, to like kind of the make wise or like a more intelligent wisdoms, And then it's this sort of maybe more concerning to the positive things. Then it's like move a mountain to get reach. Sometimes it's an absolute truth. We haven't got any meritorious or the positive, the propensities or the positive sum in the karma or the cause on the past. In this life is how much we put effort. And holiness making jokes. And it's like you don't put effort yourself. You don't do any meritorious. Maybe it's like you practice on Zambala to say, I want to be rich, Zambala, 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 rich. But how much in Tibet, he make joke, Tibetan people, everybody love on Zambala in order to become the rich. And but all the time poor. Where is Zambala, he says. And in this perspective, you should to a little put effort to change your way, more positive way. And like kind of he often to says, in life, you can to create your, in the mind, warm-hearted, compassion, kindness. This is the best in Zambala. This is the best source of the happiness. Like this is the best meritorious. Maybe a little bit, 1 second to meditate on the compassion. Such meritorious. Small spark of meditation on the compassion, kindness, good-hearted. Just 1 picosecond. It can to support in our life very much. Instead that, we put only the like effort, like size of the mountain. Maybe we never ever to complete our wish. It's never become the truth of our wish. And in this perspective, it says like a little bit to do meritorious. Otherwise, it's like caught in the past life. We are stealing, we are very poor, and like this. Also it's like sometimes it's other effect is also coming, And in order to, how to say, in the past we stolen a lot, and this life of poor. And then is when we become poor, we have very ugly thoughts, want to stolen again. Then there is there's how to say, proliferating actions is coming. And poor, and because of the last previous life, we stolen. Lot of like robber to other belongings. And then this life has become very poor, but again we are stealing. Worse, we become more poor, more poor, more poor. How we can to go out? Now we understood that when we are be poor or something happens, okay, that is my like result on the past actions, and to accept that and to confess to the on the past lives we stolen to some others' belonging. We say, sorry, I stolen to your belongings. Sometimes stolen to others' belongings is really horrible, and it's a horrible. I have many times, particularly in Portugal, and Shaji Zenkar Rinpoche, we was in the course tourist area. We make pictures, and someone took my wallet, and Rinpoche was very sorry. Myself I have all my document, and then it's go outside, a lot of hundreds tourists, and then we cannot go continue looking, and then maybe 10-15 minutes, and I called to the Matthew to please can you get the bank number I want to close, and also I need some document. I cannot travel from common. And calling, and then I went, but there is one group is like coming to close. And they say, what are you searching? I'm searching my wallet. We found it there. This is yours. And of course, it's maybe they think I wearing monk cloth. And inside 100, 200, but they took and do you have everything? I open. I don't care. I got my document, like bank card, everything. Then it's okay. Rinpoche was very happy. But then it's like when you analyze, when you lose, it's terrible mind. It's difficult to tolerate, and it's angry, sad, and what kind of. And that moment you want to dedicate, but very difficult. When you find back, someone's give back. Maybe it's, I heard like they do like this. I said, where did you come? Oh, in the stairs of this house. So, okay, but sometimes like they do, they robber, wallet, and look the inside. It's like took money. Sometimes they see you some place, common place to throw out, and also sometimes they give back. And like this. Then I say, oh, thank you. You are so kind. So we made the picture. After we laugh a lot, Rinpoche said, maybe robber or maybe themselves is Robert. But then we say, thank you. You found it to make me good friend. And like this, sometimes one is like someone stolen your things, how much we are suffering. And exactly like this, if we stolen to the others' belongings, also they suffering very much. And therefore, thanks to Buddha, and really this kind of the truth tellings is wonderful. And sometimes it's like even some Buddhist peoples, they say, oh, go to in the shop, everywhere they like doing. And of course, many people they go to in the shop as much as they got it. This kind of now, they see or not see. And police check or not check. We are ourselves is own police. We have discipline. We never do like this. Then we are superiors. And we are going up like this. Therefore, when we are stealing things, and also it's like a similarity cause of in this life, lot of problem things. Like one is like problem, poor, desperate, and the second is like something we collect things all the time is making problems, and like this. And in this perspective, maybe it's like to put effort in order to get or reach, and maybe better to do some is like a little bit meritorious things. And this is, I don't need to say it, but really in my village, there's one guy, he's all the time must like kind of the problems. We know very well. After it's really something changed, this is maybe very rare, okay, this cannot do. And once it's like he's completely desperate, and he has a few hundred Chinese yuan. He arrived on the middle of the poor peoples. Some poor families, they begging their things, groups. And he be there, and he took all his money, he gave. Okay, I put how many? Yes, and that. Then it's like almost he cannot come back home. But afterwards, something really changed. He says, I may become the rich, maybe also mentally changed. I may become rich or not rich, be comfortable or not. I never think, okay, I do my best. Let us become really, really very famous riches become. Sometimes it's like immediate retribution or causalities is very funny, like this. But like doing some meritorious means to do some positive things is the best in, how do you say, rather than put a lot of effort. And like this, if it is not your destiny to be wealthy because of your lack of the generosity in the past life, no amount of the effort in this life well helps it. And it is like a destiny. Destiny means it's like if you haven't got kind of any destiny in order to be rich, or it's like comfortable. And because probably on the past life, maybe we stolen a lot of others' belonging. This is like similarity cause. And in this life, it's very difficult like this. And then it's like we put a lot of effort in this life. Maybe it's like very difficult. It's not much help to us. And if we haven't got any, it's like a destiny, and in the past life. And it's things, it's like all the times problems. And look at the most robbers or the boundaries get from each of their red, often almost more than the very earth itself can hold. Earth itself can hold. And it is like a kind of the truth. Sometimes it is like a kind of the robbers, like burglars. And they is like when they things are the lots. Lot means it's like they using others' belongings. And for example, if I'm stolen this computer, and this computer is not really purple, it's this is the things is lotted things, lotted belongings, lotted materials, never ever useful and for us, and very easily to run away, easily to become the poor, easily to become very strange. Therefore, it's like a kind of Patrul Rinpoche also when his areas, sometimes there are like the yak boys, and they taking refuge in the Patrul Rinpoche, and also sometimes they are robber thief. And then it's like when they are done, they are coming to the Patrul Rinpoche, confess. He said, never coming to me and says, please help pray for us if you have compassion. And of course he is prayed, but he said, never coming, you look, he criticize. Sometimes they bring, sometimes they go, robber, yak, horse, a lot. It's difficult earths to holding it. And then it's like maybe next life, someone's like in the prisoner, someone's killed by the dishonor, maybe someone's because something has happened, poor. He said it's never, ever become the rich. And therefore, it is like when we look at the thieves, robbers, strollers, they got sometimes as a lot, really, it looks like become quickly rich, but they never become the rich, and all the time is problems. Yet people who live by the robbery always ending up the die of the hungry, thirsty, and uncomfortably they are dying. In this perspective, it is really is like stolen, and all the times negatives and the stolen effect of the next life or this life become very poor. This is like a similarity action experience, and also it is like these actions, and also it's like an experience. If we collect a little bit, all the times like someone's taken away, like this is like kind of the stolen things. Okay, maybe we can to stop for half an hour.